am up with the rising sun. Don't think for sleeping, there's too much work to be done. The wind blows heavy and the road is long. We got to what this is a job planted in this song. In just oh, what a blessing, oh, what a burden to get this eternal fire burning. The message just got to do with this storm as one. This responsibility has been handed down to we, the keepers of this covenant. Just will never break, will never bend. Oh, medicine man, guitar in your hand, try to rock your road through the heart of Babylon. Oh, medicine man, microphone in your hand, following the calling of the Almighty Judge of Love. Never be broke, will never be broken, never a token job. We didn't follow the millions, rest of the children let go. We need to catch me, need to be, but hard like a falling star. Never been a bit too far, never been the broken out of the way with a falling star. Morning is broken, revealing all we've lost. Where do we stand now? We paid the big cost. All of these questions floating round in this void. Who has the answers now? Who has the answers? Come to the elders, guidance and wisdom, culture, compassion. Bring us together now. Let's all unite, yeah. Sing now in harmony. All your friends, your enemies. You're gonna need everybody. This responsibility is yours if you choose to carry this message with humility. Child, carry a song that won't be long now. A medicine man, bass guitar in your hand, shaking the foundations of the nations across the barren land. A medicine man, piano keys in your hand. Manifest the blessings of the children now to overstand. Help them to overstand. Whoa. Help the children know. Teach them understand. Teach the children to understand. Sisterhood of the One.
warrior queens. We are strong women fighting evil unseen. We are mothers and daughters, sisters and friends. We are seeking and guarding the truth till the end. Sisterhood of the warrior queens. United we stand in harmony. Sisterhood of the warrior queens. Hand in hand, creating our destiny. Sisterhood of the warrior queens.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. It is your host, Ariel True Seeker for Sisterhood of the Warrior Queens. How are you ladies doing?
We're good. I'm good.
I'm so glad that you guys are here with me today. Thank you so much to Dottie's World. Miss Dottie's World saying hello from all the way over on the other side of the country.
Yes, I'm pretty much as far away as it's possible to be from all of you. But yeah, thank you so much for having me here today. I'm happy to be here.
Yay, you were the first person to say yes to the panel, so I was like, I had to get you on. I was like, Dottie said, me. Like, yes, right? Okay. And then we have Miss Shelly Aller. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence today. I'm so excited for your insights.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Yay! And my sister from another Mr. Waters Above, I appreciate you for coming on yet again. I love you so much.
Thank you for having me.
You guys are awesome. So I normally, I haven't been doing this, but I'm trying to get in the habit of reading the comments that have been left for the last Sisterhood of the Warrior Queens. So you guys, if you will bear with me here, we're going to go ahead and check out last week's stream. So if you guys don't remember, we started kind of a health and wellness type theme last week when Lisa M., the health coach, came on and talked to us about her products that she endorses Juice Plus. But also on top of that, we discussed mostly the Tower Garden, which I went ahead and I purchased. So my Tower Garden is on the way and I'm so excited. Let me share the screen here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Bear with me. I need to get a mouse because the little keypad, it's not as, it's not as exact. It takes forever to get into. Okay, can you guys see that? Everybody see? All right, yeah. So we've got two comments on.
Yeah, no kidding. I didn't get my glasses.
I know, right? Make it... I need to I guess I need to make it bigger. I can do that. Let me see. Yeah. I can make it bigger. What's that? Better?
I would just fill it up if you can.
Yeah, I can see it.
People watching it on their phone. It's bigger
for me, that's why.
Yeah, if you're on your phone, it's gonna be tiny.
Oh crap. I don't know if I can make it that big so I can see it. Because I can't scroll across. Oh, wait. Let me stop sharing and then maybe I can do it. Thank you for your
if you're reading it.
Oh, no, this is not. Anyway, I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm going to open it and I got it as big as I can. Hopefully you guys can kind of sort of see it. I'm just really, where's my share button? Great tab. Here we go. Okay, so is it on the screen? It's kind of still not very big, but it's only 2 comments. So last week we had Awakened Mind, who said, "This beautiful woman did a great job raising her daughter. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Awakened Mind." And then we had a spam comment who definitely was talking about something in Spanish that nobody under 18 needs to be talking about. But we appreciate the spam comment. I don't know why, but it's still a spam comment.
That is too funny.
That is.
So we leave it there. So I'm not even gonna say what you should go do or not go do. But we appreciate the spam comments.
That is
Also,
too funny.
Spam comments. It means I'm doing something right. Right?
Right.
I just want to say we're getting a little storm here, so hopefully my service and everything stays.
Okay. Sorry about
Just a heads up. It just started.
Is it raining for anybody else?
It's like
Sure.
raining off and on here, so.
Yeah.
I'm
think there
3
was a
hours south
storm.
of Jennifer, so she's a little further north than me.
North than her. I
Yeah.
gotcha. Well, today's topic, I do want to try to stay on topic today because I know I'm infamous for having rabbit trails and like just getting lost in all of the holes. So today's topic is health and wellness, which is something that is kind of really dear to my heart because I was always the bigger girl wherever I went. So all the way through high school, all the way through college, up until about 3 or 4 years ago, I was the biggest girl everywhere I went, and had a lot of self-esteem and body issues. Still do have a lot that I'm working through, but to come to a point with myself that I had to change my eating habits, that I needed to be more diligent about exercise. Like these are the things that the changes that I had to make internally. So I'd love to just open the panel, the floor, with anybody who wants to talk about their health and wellness journey that they have come to. I think sorry, I know I said I was going to open the floor, but just to say, for us flat earthers, in the community, I think we are much more aware of, how important our bodily autonomy is than most people. So I think,
Sure.
yeah, go ahead.
No, I just said for sure. I know yeah, for sure. That's what I've learned since becoming into this community is definitely the changing the way you eat and the way you look at food. It's definitely something you got to do. I mean, just do it. It just comes kind of automatically. You just want to.
Yeah, like especially after you learn everything, that they put in the foods, right? All of those ingredients, extra ingredients for no reason, all of the conspiracies that makes you be more strict. So, Dottie, I know for you, I've seen you have been out and exercising at Zumba and doing stuff, and I have been so like motivated by you and inspired by you because I want to do that same thing. Do you want to talk about your journey?
Yeah, so I mean, I, like yourself, like I've always been like the heavy friend in my group, and yeah, growing up, I didn't know how to eat right. Like if it was frozen or like came in a little Debbie package, like that was pretty much what I ate. And so yeah, I went through like my whole life basically, up until I had my son, and then I realized that I was at a weight that I didn't want to be at, and so yeah, I started doing like DVD workouts at home, like Jillian Michaels and Tybo and stuff like that, and then I joined Planet Fitness and just continued with that. But yeah, then I started learning how to meal prep, and that was where I had a lot of great success, because really, like if you spend an hour or two at the gym, but then the other hours of the day you're still eating garbage, you're not going to really get that many results. And yeah, a few years ago I was down about 70 pounds, and I went through a couple like rough breakups and job changes and unemployment and like moves and all this stuff. Anyway, I ended up gaining back a lot of that weight. And so now I'm at the point that I'm trying to lose it again. But so yeah, I joined the YMCA as soon as the mask mandate was done here in Washington. And now I'm at the gym like 5-ish days a week. And yeah, I do Zumba and I lift weights, and I just really am trying to be better every day. But yeah, the food industry was kind of like how I got into the truth community, because I was becoming aware of how just how bad our food system is and all that. And one rabbit hole led to another, and here I am. So.
Oh man, that's great. Does anybody else agree or have a
Oh
similar
yeah,
story?
absolutely. Yeah. I can tell you, I mean, for me, I'm there with you, but when I was growing up, and I'm a little bit older than all of you, we were called Chubby. It was the name we were used was Chubby and Husky, so those are the names. And Husky, and that's the names. That's come to your clothes come in Husky size, seriously, they did. And that's just, so yeah,
Wow.
it was a struggle. I always my I had a big butt, so I always got teased on my butt all the time. But yeah, I always struggled with it and always got made fun of and teased. Absolutely.
Oh, that sucks. I'm
yeah.
sorry, Shelly. You should have gone to a black school. No one would have made fun of you right there. You would have been the queen bee.
Nowadays, it was like, dang, I was just in the wrong era. But no, honestly, after I had my children, I put on like 100 pounds. After all three of them, and it just all of a sudden it's just there. And I've done Weight Watchers. I've done it a couple of times, and lose 30 and 40 pounds. And Weight Watchers is a good program, but it's a lifestyle. You have to change what you bring in your body. It's what it is. And you definitely gotta work off more than what you bring in.
You do, but you got to put the right stuff in it, and you have to be diligent about it, consistent about it. You have to. And like, Dot, are you talking about meal prep? Oh my gosh, that is time consuming. That is planning ahead, right? That takes like, I mean, once it's done, like it's done. But I mean, that's just the week. Like that's a lot, right? To do all at once.
Yeah, it was a lot. Yeah, I would spend probably like 3 hours, and I would make a ton of stuff. And I haven't meal prepped in a while, and honestly, I need to get back into it, just because it really does like eliminate the thinking of like, oh, what am I going to eat? Because like I have, like my biggest struggle has been with just kind of being like addicted to food and like the mindless eating. But if you have all your meals and your snacks planned out, you aren't really as mindless with it, because like I have this container here of food, and that's what I'm going to eat at this time.
Right.
But yeah, I would spend about 3 hours making like just all kinds of different stuff. Like sometimes I would do salmon and vegetables, or chicken and vegetables, or I would do just like all vegetarian, or I would do a big pot of chili. And yeah, once you get into a routine of it, it really is not as scary or daunting as it seems. But yeah, it does definitely make a huge difference. But yeah, I really need to get back into doing that, because I've been but yeah.
Well,
No, me too. Go ahead.
My history is a little bit different than all of yours, actually. So as a girl, like as a child, I was always super skinny, and I never was overweight until I was an adult. And I was a little bit thick, not much, but it wasn't until after I had my son, and actually I got thinner than I was before I was pregnant after I had him, and then I went on some medication. And so yeah, so I was like 135 after I had my son, and I was nursing, and I was walking him in the neighborhood, and strolling him. And, you know, sometimes I would walk for a couple hours at a time so that he could stay asleep. Anyway, when I started this medication and I stopped nursing him, the effects of the medication caused me to gain weight. And I gained 50 pounds in like 6 months. I weighed 185. I'm only 5'4". And 185 was the most that I had ever weighed before in my life. And that was when I was pregnant. Right. So I had never been that heavy before, but it was a lot of it because of side effects of the medication.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Medication, right? That's supposed to help us, right?
Right.
Like when we're talking about health and wellness here, we're not even going to mention medication because medication does not heal the human body whatsoever. Right?
Well, I want to finish talking about it because I did get off of my medications, you know, over time, and I got off of them gradually and slowly and carefully. But yeah, I'm 145 now. So I'm not as thin as I was, you know, when I was strolling my son in the neighborhood and nursing there and chasing a toddler around. But I am doing 15 miles a day on my exercise bike, and and I've lost, you know, 5 pounds since I started doing that, because I used to do 10 miles a day, and yeah, I've gone like 1,000 miles already.
Wow, that's awesome.
My gosh, that is so cool. That is so awesome, especially on a bike. I be talking and doing it.
Yeah, it's great. So for me, when I experienced being overweight, it was you know, a lot of because of that medication, and of course my eating habits were bad, and you know, there's all kinds of things that contribute to weight gain and poor diet, and psychological wellness, you know, is a huge factor in that for sure. So anyway, thank God I'm off of those meds, and I've lost all that, you know, extra weight. I would love to be, you know, 135 again, or 130 even, but yeah.
No. See, you know, I hate that we are so worried about the number on the scale, you know, like we were so conditioned, you know.
Well, I will say I'm not as concerned about the number, as I just know that that's a good number for me, for my height, for my body, you know. Yeah. I know that that's a healthy number for me, but yeah, I'm not as concerned about the number as I am about how I feel and how my clothes are fitting and how I look, you know, naked. So
yeah, no.
How do I feel about myself when I'm looking in the mirror, right? When I get out of the shower. So
seriously, like, how can I expect a man to want to look at me naked if I don't even want to look at me naked? Like, I gotta work with that inner side, right? And love me. And like, gosh, like, okay, so I've stopped with, because for so long, I mean, I was hitting 300, right? And the number meant so much because it was so high. And then, you know, and I never thought that I could be under 150, because that was just like, you know, that was the magical number that all my little friends were, you know. I was like, I'll never be that. Like, I'll be happy to be like a size medium, right? Because I'm an extra large. I'd be happy to be a medium, you know. That'd be like the day. And so like now, like, I don't know how much I weigh, and I know I probably weigh less than 150 because people have told me that I look tiny, right? And it's like, okay, at this point, I have to overcome whatever you know, obstacle it is in my head, because the number on the scale has not changed, right? My psychological view of myself, because I still see myself as the big girl, right? Which I am not. So that is the, I guess, psychological part that you were talking about a little bit earlier, maybe.
I think that's a
So-
very common thing with larger people when they lose weight, that they still see themselves as a
I
larger
think
person.
I think taking a picture of yourself and comparing it to an old photo of yourself to remind yourself of where you're at now, to
Yes.
help imprint your new reality.
Right. Yeah, I like to
Imprint.
Yeah, imprint your new reality.
I like that. Go ahead, Dottie.
take pictures and measurements, and those seem to be like way more reliable than just going by what my weight is, because really at the end of it, like if I lose the fat that I want and my body is the shape that I want it to be, then that's the right weight for me. And it's like I like more than anything feeling really strong in my workouts. I'm very confident when I go to Zumba class, and I'm like right in front of the class because I want to be like really involved in it. And like when I work out, I I'm able to do stuff like that so easily because I'm not competing with anyone else. Every workout that I do is totally for me and for me to be better. And so like I'm able to probably push myself more than some people think they can, but like really everybody can do those hard things if they really want to, and do them with joy. It's really fun to work out and super
Yeah.
awesome to like feel really strong and like leave the gym and you're like, man, I really like crushed that. Like that was awesome. And so yeah, this week at the gym has been so intense. It was so hard. Like my legs have been killing me all week long, but it's been so good. Like I have a girlfriend who like she can barely walk, honestly. And so like I just whenever I think like, oh, maybe I'm just like I'm really sore or I'm extra tired or this or that, like, I just try to think of the fact that like I'm so blessed to be able to do these things that I want, because I have a friend who can barely walk and she would love to be able to do the things that I can do at the gym. And so, I think we all have so much to be thankful for, and there's so much to celebrate about like anything that we can do. And yeah.
No, I completely agree. I completely agree. And I started, okay, so you're talking about you have to imprint a new reality, right? So you guys, I haven't like taken like a bath. Everywhere I've been has only been showers thus far. I live in a camper. It's tiny. It's only a little shower. Every time I go to a hotel, it's the crappy little motel. They don't got no bath. I ain't taking a bath in there. Like I'm taking a shower. So I was recently in a hot tub. So this is the first time in a little while that I have, had to swim or float. And the last time that I was in water, I floated just freaking fine. But the other night, I could not float. I was like, I'm trying to breathe, and I was like sinking and bobbing, and like I was like, what is this? Like I'm freaking out. Like I'm freaking out because I'm a lifeguard, right? Like I know how to freaking swim, and I could not understand as a thick lifeguard why it was so hard for these skinny little girls to not float, like when I was teaching them how
Because
to
gravity
swim.
was pulling you down.
No, but I can't. You ain't nothing but a little bitty thing. Like if I can float, you should float. Oh, wait a minute. So you mean like they didn't have enough fat to float? That's why. So I'm like sitting here and like it finally has like it sunk in, like okay, like you can like stop it. You can stop it now. Like, you are not as big as you think you are, and you probably should go and eat a damn sandwich like you and me. So, like, I'm like, okay, no more fasting. Like, I literally, like, I fast because intermittent fasting is good for you. I don't believe we need to be eating 3 meals a day. I think that's something that's been enforced on us. But like you guys say, like, it's all about being healthy. Like, I don't think it's healthy for me to be this skinny. Like, I was healthier when I was thicker. Like, y'all knew what he was doing when he made me. Like, I needed to have some meat on my bones. Like, that's how I'm supposed to be.
I don't know. When you look at a lot of people that really are into vegetarian and vegan, and they really watch what they eat, they're very muscular and they're very thin. I mean, they don't have no.
They're lean.
They're lean. That's right. They're lean. So, you know, I maybe need to look at it like you're getting lean.
Right.
Yeah, you want to be fit. You want to be fit and strong. The fat on your organs is not healthy. You know, so you know that. But yeah, if you feel like you want to eat a sandwich, you go to Firehouse Subs and you get a hot turkey sandwich. It is so good. You get it just like they make it. They got some good mustard. They'll put some onions and lettuce and tomato on that. It's so good.
I went to the bagel shop today. All right, I had a bagel with some fish on it, some lox. It was delicious.
Yeah.
And I had also it was a chocolate chip bagel too. So look, I was eating.
You had a chocolate chip bagel with salmon on it?
No, I didn't.
What a way to ruin a bagel.
Just put it all on there.
I love me a bagel with some cream cheese and lox. That is delicious.
I mean, not so good.
But not on a chocolate chip bagel.
No.
Girl.
Oh gosh, but I've also I've also started boxing, you guys. So you've been doing Zumba, Dottie, and everything. I've been boxing, and I found a bale of hay like close to me that I'm boxing on. So I'm gonna try to get an MMA and be one of them tough motherfuckers.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've always wanted to take some kind of boxing classes, and yeah, I've done a lot of Taibo videos, which is kickboxing. But yeah, I've never found a place that that I could take kickboxing classes at. I used to take pole dance classes, which is a ridiculously hard workout and so much fun. But yeah, I really like I like that I've found a love for working out, because I used to just like hate it so much. I didn't ever want to push myself. I like hated running the mile in gym. I just didn't enjoy it. And then I thought that it was just like a punishment for like eating bad and whatever. But now I've like found such a love for it that it's just fantastic. And like I want everybody to find that same love, because like there's literally unlimited ways to move our bodies. And so if people say that they don't like working out, they just haven't found the workout that works for them, because you can do literally anything. I mean, even like hula hooping is good for you. You know, just like do
and that's
something.
a whole sport.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a whole sport.
Actually, ladies, I am looking into getting a weighted hula hoop for myself. Hula hooping. Listen, there is a whole community of hula hoopers here in Gainesville.
That's
awesome. I don't know that I'm looking to join up with these hula hoopers, but I know that I could if I wanted to, and I'm gonna start just doing it on my own first. So and I actually have the whole Zumba series, like the home set on DVD with the shakers and everything. But I've never done it. I bought it years ago. So
you should do it.
I should do it.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
Get a tripod and film me doing it.
Oh my gosh, I would totally watch.
I was gonna say who would watch that?
Me, I would totally watch. And I feel like there's so many things, like even just getting outside and going for a walk in the fresh air, like being intentional about getting out and doing something with your body. Like, oh my gosh, I was talking to a friend earlier today about how like even like gardening, like weeding, like with a backhoe, like, oh my gosh, that is some work. Like go outside and swing an axe, like go pretend to be a baseball player and swing a bat. Like I don't know, like just move and be like, just have fun doing it. Like I feel like people run, but I don't like to. Okay, so I've been jogging just because I'm trying to like, you know, get into the, you know, the fighter mentality. Yo, I'm trying to be an athlete, but I don't normally run unless somebody's chasing me or a dog is chasing me or somebody's shooting at me. You know, like I don't normally run, so like I wouldn't choose that of my own accord. So you gotta just find something. Find something.
Yeah, I like small bursts of running, like quick run to kick the soccer ball, and then you're like walking a little bit, and then like another quick burst. But like people who are just like long distance runners, they don't ever look like they're having fun. But I mean, I guess they do enjoy it, so it's like, hey, that's fine. Like I have a friend who's a runner, and he knows that I am not a runner, and so I'm always just like, I don't understand why you would choose to run 13 miles. That just sounds awful.
Of your own accord, like you did that for your free time.
Stairs, and I'm like, I do love climbing stairs. And so yeah, we all have our own thing.
I would definitely choose the stairs besides the elevator for sure. But I want to kind of switch it up a little bit, you guys, because I think I know this is Sisterhood of the Warrior Queens, but I do want to touch that body positivity also is something that guys struggle with as well. And I think the same thing, you know, with like weight and stuff is the same. I think it's even a little bit different because okay, so society has, you know, what girls are supposed to look like. They're supposed to be skin and bones, right? They're supposed to be airbrushed. And guys are supposed to be super cut and dehydrated and like, you know, we're all supposed to be super skinny, when in reality, no, we're not. Like we're supposed, like a guy who is like works out is supposed to look like a Viking, right? Vikings are thick motherfuckers, like not necessarily cut or toned, but thick.
Let's make dad bods great again.
Let's make dad bods great again.
There's different things that are in a diet though that could make a body look similar but maybe not be as healthy in that thick way, right? Like eating a lot of protein and things like that, like that's gonna make a man healthier than like drinking a lot of beer, which might also make him look thick in certain places, but it's not in a healthy way. So it matters, right? I mean, what did the Vikings eat and drink, right?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Like the Vikings are not eating a ton of soy and, you know, like high fructose corn syrup and stuff like that. Like they would be eating like lean meat and
meat and drinking mead, right?
Well, in other countries, also the women back many years ago in other countries, bigger was beautiful. You know?
Right.
Yeah. So it hasn't always. It's not always been like that.
I know, right? I remember when I was bigger, because my mom and I were around the same size, and we were always joke about how we needed to move to like this country or this island in Africa or somewhere where, you know, they actually like try to fatten the women up, you know, because the fatter you are, the more pretty you are. And it was like, yeah, we need to go to that country. We get so many husbands. Yeah,
yeah,
we'll go back to the romantic period.
But yeah, in those other countries, if you have some meat on your bones, that shows that you have money and
enough money to feed your family and your absolutely. But again, you don't want a lot of fat around your organs, right?
No,
So,
absolutely
you know,
not.
you want it. But yes, I don't think that society's version of beauty is healthy either, right? I mean, look at all of the products, all of the chemicals that they want to sell you to be beautiful and to be healthy, and all of the medications and the prescriptions, right? That your doctor, the one that's supposed to keep you healthy, is prescribing you, that made me fat and more depressed. Like the medications I was taking was for, you know, partially for depression. Well, being fat made me depressed too. So I feel better. I feel better, you know, being fitter. So
it's all to make money for the industries.
Right.
You know, that's what it all was. They commercialized it, and where it made you think you feel better when you wear all that, but does it really? I mean, you know, I don't know.
It doesn't. And I think, you know, we use internet, you know, we use social media. I didn't grow up with it, but it started during my childhood, so I still kind of sort of did. But I feel really bad for the generation after me. Even my little sisters who are 25 and they're 4 years younger than me, they and the people younger than them, you know, have it so much worse because it's in their face all of the time. And, you know, the social media, you know, the eyelashes, the prosthetics to change your face, the filters.
Yeah.
I do not like those filters. I think that is so messed up, like psychologically speaking. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
And when they put it on, oh my gosh. So, you know, there's not a lot of safe shows out there to watch, but we'll watch as a family America's Funniest Videos. That's on Hulu, because then we can watch it without the commercials, right? So we'll watch that together as a family. But anyway, one of the bits on there that people do is they put the filters on their little children.
Right.
And they freak out their little toddlers and stuff with, like, because they're taught, like, they either see their parents with a filtered face and it freaks them the F out, or they see themselves like looking crazy, and they can't comprehend it. These children are too young to cognitively understand why they're seeing that image, and frankly, it's frightening. And I just think, on a psychological level, like, those filters are messed up. That's what I think. Yes, in more ways than one. So opposed to them. Yes.
Well, I remember when my children were little, to go and see the Easter Bunny, and that they would cry. It would freak them out going to see the Easter Bunny and Santa and stuff. They didn't get no enjoyment out of those, what we thought was cute little pictures.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Yeah.
Hey, just so you know, boys, I was taking away wrenches from anyone who had a ding-a-ling, okay? On my channel, I was saying that only the warrior queens could have a wrench.
That's right.
So I'm just saying, if you are a boy and you have a wrench on my channel, that is something, you just be lucky. Yep. Mm-hmm. So I'm sorry, Three Fingers. I gotta take it away from you. Juan Torres, you gotta take it away. Take it
no.
I didn't mean to derail, guys.
I think the energy just shifted.
I didn't mean to derail. I'm sorry, but I'll give it back, because this is a whole channel, not just a stream. So I guess I can give out a wrench.
You're killing me! Wow. Juan Torres. He's like, what?
I love you guys. The looks on your faces were priceless. I can't even see them.
So good.
Hysterical.
Oh gosh.
If you guys want a wrench, you got to tune into Dottie's World tomorrow when we do trivia. She and I do conspiracy trivia. Quick plug for trivia.
I'm
Seemed
very,
like a good
I
time.
make you guys
I'm
work
very
for these
generous with
wrenches.
my wrenches.
Make you
Hmm?
guys work for them. And if you do have a wrench and somebody else doesn't have a wrench and you're on my channel, please be welcoming. Please say hello and welcome people to the chat if they don't have a wrench. You know, I want my channel to be welcoming, and you guys always set the tone and Mellow Dome and everywhere else. So I guess I don't really need to say that. But you know, I love you guys, and I know there's a couple more people. I think I get everyone. RT, do you have one? I think I gave one to Call for Zero. Everyone should have one at this point. I won't discriminate if you got the wrong parts.
Did you give one to Dr. Law?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's got
Law
his.
has one.
Okay.
All right, I'm your overlord now. You ain't gonna find me bowing down. Find out. Kidding. I love you, THC. You're so handsome. You're so funny. Oh, and
Fellow
you guys
non-renters. What an ass.
He's just waving the freedom wrench.
He just wants to take it away right away. You just got it. You better be good.
Right? Seriously, you better behave, boy. I got your number. You better behave. Hey, Flattercore Music. Oh, speaking of Flattercore Music, so he made me an 80s sounding soundtrack to go to the Sisterhood of the Warriors theme song. So I have to finish practicing with that so that we can have a tune to the Warrior Queens. So much
Like
love to
Oh, that'd be cool.
music.
like Facts of Lifestyle.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. So okay, let me bring it back now that we've already derailed the rabbit trail. So we've been talking about exercise, and exercise is, I think, a lot. Is very, very important. It gets the body flowing. You know, it keeps the mind sharp. We've already mentioned a little bit about the food, but I think we could definitely dive into that a bit more, because the food is probably the biggest thing that they can control or have controlled right now. You know, I mean, fast food is fast, it's convenient and cheap, right? It's bad, and it's the worst stuff for you. You know what you can get with your wiki, with your WIC, with your food stamps. You know, all of that does not. You know, I mean, you don't want to use up all of that to go to organic stuff, because it's, you know, double or triple the price, right? Sometimes, you know.
Here in Washington, I don't know if other states do it. Our food stamp program is called EBT, but you can now get started vegetable plants on your food stamps. And again, I know that's here in Washington. I don't know if it's everywhere, but that is such a cool idea, because a tomato plant is probably going to be like $3 or $4, and you're going to get a lot of tomatoes off that. Like, yeah, you will have to wait a couple months for it to grow, but you know, you mentioned gardening being a really good workout, but it's such a good way to connect with our creator. And like, growing food is so much fun, and it's really not that expensive, like especially if you buy stuff from seed and start it that way. It's so inexpensive to grow your food, and you can do it just on a countertop in your kitchen, even just grow like a bowl of lettuce. And yeah, I think it's so cool that you can get started plants on your food stamps, because then you have something that'll just keep growing. Like a lettuce, if you pull the leaves off of it, it's just going to keep growing new leaves. And yeah, I'm like very passionate about the garden. That is something that I want everybody to really find like a plant that they love to grow, because it just brings so much joy to me and gives me like such a sense of peace, you know, because when people are like freaking out, like, oh my God, like the supply chains and the food shortages and this and that, and then you go out to your garden and you're like, wow, I have food growing right here, and none of it was sprayed with chemicals, and you know, it's like awesome. And so yeah, that's yeah.
I gave you a wrench, RT. What you talking about, bro? You got one. Everyone got one. And Dottie, I'm so glad you brought up gardening because that is a really important. And you can totally grow new plants from scraps, and that is so kind of fun. It's science experiment to do to see what scraps that you can. I mean, you can do it with carrots, lettuce, pears, and stuff. And Shelly, oh my gosh, Shelly, you have an amazing garden that you are growing right now too.
It's
I want you
coming
to talk
along.
about.
I got 17 watermelon sprouts as of this afternoon. I can't believe it.
Nice.
I can't believe there's like one hill has 7 sprouts. Definitely gonna have to do some weeding out, but it's all cool. I love my garden. It's neat.
That is
Yeah,
awesome.
it's coming
Congrats,
along. I added
girl.
squash this week. I got peppers, cucumbers, watermelon, strawberries, tomatoes, potatoes, sweet potatoes, carrots, lettuce bed, herbs, grapevine, blackberry bush. Anyway,
Wow.
that's what I
You
got
got
right
a
now
blackberry
going.
bush? Oh,
I
I want to
did.
get a blueberry bush.
Yeah. And I got pineapples. So and I got a guava tree, and so I'm gonna add some more trees. I'm gonna add some. I found out you can grow apple trees in Florida. I did not know that. So we're gonna try to add it. I'm gonna try to add some fruit because I think it's
Huh.
and nuts. If I can get a
Mhm.
couple of nut trees and a couple of more fruit trees,
Pecan trees.
that's what I read something about pecans. So I'm gonna check it out for sure.
You should. Pecan trees grow great down here.
Yeah.
I would grow cashews. I would get a cashew tree.
Oh,
Mhm.
macadamia nuts! I heard that you can do macadamia nuts here.
Ooh, nice.
So that's
That I
something
bet.
I'm gonna check
Yeah.
out. Yeah, but
Nice.
it's like Dottie was saying. Gardens, man, I love it. It's every morning I go out to let my chickens out and to check the eggs, and then I can walk through the garden and just see what come up overnight. And it's just like, wow, it's just amazing. Just in 3 months, like she said, in 3 months' time, I had nothing, and now
Yeah.
I'm picking tomatoes off and just eating them fresh from my plants when I go outside. And I got potatoes. They're coming. I got another few weeks on my potatoes, but I've already my cucumbers are huge. They're beautiful. I'm still learning. Got a lot still to learn, but yeah, it's my place.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I feel like every garden season is a new season to learn, because even if you do exactly the same stuff, one year you could have a problem with pests, and the next year you have a problem with weather, and the next year it's something else, whatever. And so like every season is a season to learn. And I'm
I'll be
currently
right back, guys.
Exactly.
I'm currently battling squirrels in my garden. They don't even want to eat because I have a couple tower gardens on my porch that I got them at the dollar store. They're just stackable little containers. And so I have strawberry in one and lettuce in another. And the squirrels,
Ooh.
I swear they just like to dig in the containers, because they're not even eating the stuff. They're just digging in it. And, and so
That's
yeah, I
annoying.
really
Yeah.
I like. Well, no, and the funniest thing, I have my garden bed. It has some bulb flowers in it, and the squirrel took one of the bulb flowers, took a bite of it, and then left the rest of it sitting on top of my knife throwing target. And I was just like flabbergasted, because I'm like, this was a deliberate and personal attack against me. You know, they could have
Seriously?
taken the flower, right? Yeah, they could have taken this flower bulb literally anywhere, but they specifically put it in something that I made, and I couldn't even believe it. But yeah.
Oh my gosh. The animals are intelligent, man. They be following you. They be, man, you piss them off, you don't even know why. They're gonna come after you, man.
Right? So funny. Yeah, and then I was in my yard the other day, and I had 3 deer walk like right behind me. They're always in my yard, but I'm never out here when they are. And so yeah, it was just so awesome that they just walked right through my yard and looked at me and, had no problem. I'm like, oh, am I becoming like more of a woodland princess or something?
Daddy. Oh my gosh, that is too funny. And I'm so excited to get started with my tower garden so that I can start becoming a farmer. Cause like I have technically like, I'm helping out my landlord like with their farm and garden and everything, but that's not mine, I mean, I'll be able to eat, and I did plant some of my own seeds technically on their land, so but once I get the tower garden, it's gonna be like all of this is mine. Like I am growing this food, and I'm looking forward to, the trial and the error and everything. I think I want to do spinach and kale and watermelon. I think I want to try. I want to do herbs. There's a lot. There's a lot of stuff. Like I'm excited to try.
Yeah,
Yeah, the lady
the garden is a very addicting hobby because once you do a little bit, then you're like, oh, maybe I can do a little bit more. And then, you end up wanting 10 acres and 100 chickens and like all that kind of stuff. But that's one thing that I have been trying to find around me is just people who are interested in gardening but don't know where to start, because then I could teach them how to start with their garden, be it containers or raised beds or, whatever. And I would get to fulfill more of my dream to garden on a bigger scale. And I would get to share, my great love with other people as well. And so, yeah, that's one thing that I've been trying to find more in my area is just people who are interested in the garden. And yeah, the tower
Yes.
gardens are awesome because they don't take up that much space. And mine, like, you can stack literally as many towers on it, and they all have 3 pockets on it. And they work perfect for stuff like lettuce and strawberries because they don't need a deep root system. And they're awesome. Like, I love them.
That is so cool. I'm excited to do it. So we're talking about food. So do you guys have any specific like diet? Like I know, we've talked about that like it's important to grow our own food because they're putting
Mhm.
stuff in it. So I also have mentioned that I don't think we need to eat, 3 meals a day. I mean, we do, but I don't think that's something that we have to do because intermittent fasting is really good. So you guys want to talk about your diet a little bit? So, do you eat 3 meals a day? Do you fast? Do you fast sometimes?
I try to fast every day. This last year, especially coming to Flat Earth and then coming to Torah, it's just really changed. I don't eat pork no more. I don't eat the. I love shrimp. I don't eat this stuff no more. I definitely have changed the unclean food.
Yeah,
And it's definitely taken. I mean, I'm 61, so I have a lot of years of that indoctrination, eating all that food.
right.
So yes, and the fasting's great. I mean, it's what's really helped me lose a lot of weight, and
Mm,
plus it's reduced my stomach. So the
yes.
food, I don't eat a lot, and it don't take me much to eat to get full. I find I eat very little at any one time anymore, and so you eat less, your body works less, your digestive system works less, and if you fast, it gives your body that chance to take a break and rest. But
Yes.
yeah, it's I still have my bad days and still have chocolate.
I think chocolate
But
is good for you. You just need to have dark chocolate,
I
right?
know,
If you
right,
eat
right,
the right
right,
chocolate,
right.
correct.
Yes.
But
It's
yeah,
sweet.
it's been a good. It's definitely a long ways to go, but still, yeah, I'm just learning to incorporate all those vegetables that I'm growing out there, and then eating them, and so that's going to be a really an awesome thing. Yeah.
That is cool. That is so cool. Um, I am I think I'm going to try to incorporate a little bit more into my diet than I normally do. I was trying to be the goal. It was for me was to be raw vegan, which was a big feat. Okay, first of all, because I like warm food, I like cooked food. Okay, I also am in love with rice, fried rice or fried quinoa. I could eat that all day, every day. Before I woke up, I loved I mean, I still do. Japanese food, Japanese fried rice and steak. I could eat that all day long, every day. If I was on an island, I'd take that. I'd be good. But now, with me trying to be, I'm actually going to try to gain weight. Like, I'm going to try to gain muscle, work out, try to hold on to the muscle, because I don't want to be a skin and bones. So it's like, all right.
So focus on the healthy fats, right? Like avocado is high in fat, but it's the healthy fats that you need. Yeah. Right. Salmon, same thing. Yeah, I mean, I hear you. You can do it the right way, right?
The right way, exactly. Salmon is great. I don't think I'm going to eat, I don't know how I feel about beef. So for me, the meat thing is, I don't think meat is bad. Okay. So like you, Shelly, I do not do the pork. I don't do, the shellfish. Like, I don't do any of the meats that the Bible, says it is not. And you guys, I have shared a video, a couple weeks ago, actually, about the science behind the, animals that the Bible says to eat and not to eat, and why, there could be a scientific reason behind each one of those. But for me, so I like turkey. I like lamb. I don't think there's anything wrong with chicken and beef. I just, because I can't get over the stuff that they put in the meat, right? There's metals in there. Like, I have to go somewhere where, I really trust the butcher, I guess. So, like, I like fish, like salmon. So I think I can go to, like, Earth Fare or Whole Foods and get salmon and be okay.
Unless you grow it yourself. Yeah, unless you know who's growing it, for sure. Yeah.
Right. No. Yeah, there is absolutely a difference in the kind of meat that you get, because I used to live on 5 acres and we raised our own cows. And so we always had a freezer full of fresh beef, and it is absolutely different than the beef that you get from the grocery store, McDonald's or whatever. Like, it absolutely is.
Well, quality. McDonald's isn't really beef, though, is it, Dottie?
I'm just saying, like there is a difference in the kind
there's a huge difference, absolutely. And even if you're buying your beef from the supermarket, right? If you don't have a butcher or farmer's market, even if you're buying from the supermarket, you can get the low grade, beef that's real cheap, or you can get the grass fed, beef without the antibiotics and the hormones.
Right.
And, I mean, it's still prepackaged and you didn't know the farmer, and you're still getting it from the grocery store, and it is going to cost you about twice as much. But the quality of what you're eating is so much better. Right. And then if those animals are healthier and happier in their life, then you're going to have a higher quality of nutrition when you consume it.
True.
Yes. And I think the death, that plays a big
absolutely part. Yeah how the animal is treated and how it dies. Yeah, absolutely.
You've seen some of those videos, right? Some of those videos are horrible. You would never eat meat again after watching some of those videos.
No, right? They all know that they're dying.
So my husband's parents, before they died, they were working at an organic chicken farm. And so they took care of the chickens and also eviscerated the chickens, and prepped them. So they knew where those chickens were and where they came from and how they treated them, because they were part of the whole process. And when they worked on that chicken farm, they got paid in chicken. They did not even get paid cash. They got paid in chicken and eggs, and they wanted that arrangement. Like, they were fine with that because the chicken was so high quality. They had enough chicken that they could feed themselves. They could feed us. They could they could feed their dog raw chicken, and they could also sell it because they had extra. So they could still turn some of it into cash if they wanted to, you know.
Wow.
But it was, yeah, such high quality chicken. And you just can't, anything you get from the supermarket, even the organic, you know, Green Wise or whatever you're getting at the grocery store is not as good as that local organic chicken was. So there is something to that. The closer to the source you can get, the better off you are, you know.
Well, my fresh eggs I get every day from my chickens. It's
right.
The taste in my eggs alone are so different than what you buy in the store.
I don't have chickens at this house, but we have chickens at the other house, and so we have fresh eggs still. Also, yeah.
It's just they do taste different.
That's why I say I don't want to be vegan, right? Like, I think eggs are amazing. You know, I don't think
eggs are really amazing.
They're really good for you. I do want to eat meat, but because it's, you know, I just have to, like you say, go to the right one, be willing to spend that pretty penny. And so because of that, I don't think it needs to be in my diet every day. I don't think it, you know,
exactly.
I need to eat all the time.
Right.
Maybe chicken, maybe. I've you know, been talking to people like you guys, sharing advice, swapping advice. I don't know. We'll see. But if I really want to gain weight, which is something, you heard me about to say lose weight. I was like, no, I'm trying to gain weight. I'm trying to change up the story, going in the opposite direction.
Well, focus on things that are healthy fats, like walnuts. Walnuts are hot, you know, and also start ingesting more oils, Ariel. Ingesting coconut oil. Start tossing flaxseed oil on your salad. You know, get some walnut oil, get some avocado oil, get some high quality oils that you start adding to your vegetables.
Yeah.
If you want to gain weight. I mean, that's a healthy way to do it.
And you can make like a really good like mashed sweet potato with like some like really good butter and a little brown sugar and cinnamon. Like that's a heavy side dish, but it's
get real butter. Get real butter. Get it without the antibiotics and without the hormones, right? You want to get the like organic. Yeah.
It has to be organic, you guys. Like, it literally, anything else is just not, it's just not good for you. It's just not. Oh my gosh. Okay. So oils, I wish I had a tech person who could be typing up all of these tips while we're talking.
I'll remind you, girl. I'll tell you again about the oils.
Well, you know, I think it'd be cool if I could pop them up. Tip number 1 from this stream, you know, eat oils, you know, tip number 2, that'd be cool. Next time we'll work on that. So I wanted to go ahead and take a little bit of break because I gotta pee right now. Are you guys good to take a little break?
I could use another break actually, yeah.
You could use a break.
I mean, I just took a break, but I could use another break.
No worries.
Sure.
So let me while I'm going ahead and do that, let me give a shout out to everyone. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you. I hope everyone is happy now. Everyone should have a wrench, and if you don't have a wrench, then I'm sorry. Okay, I will give you a wrench.
Steve Finneran needs a wrench.
Steve, I need you to comment again, please. Oh, never mind, I see you. I found you. I'm giving you a wrench now. All right, but let me tell you, boys, all right, y'all are all on probation, okay? So, if you do not have, listen, I got my eyes on you. Okay, so anyway, let me say hi. All right, so starting from the top, and now we're here. We've got Awakened Mind in the chat. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you and your tips. And Call for 02, you guys. I appreciate you for showing up. Oh my gosh, Dr. Law. Much love to my Kakalaki crew. Thank you for being here. And Jess Palmer, I saw your comment earlier, dude. You're hilarious. RT, much love to you. Thank you for being here. And I, of course, would give you a wrench. I can't leave anybody out. And Sherry, Mary Ives, you're a legend. I appreciate you. I have your number. My mom did give it to me. I'm literally just all over the place, so you just bear with me. I will be with you soon, my sister. I've got Johnny Cool just popped in the chat. Hello, thank you for being here. And Colleen, hello, ma'am. Thank you so much for being here, Warrior Queen. And you are definitely
Colleen.
so let me give you your wrench. Hello.
I missed her. I didn't see her.
Wait, what did I do? What did I do? Anyway, so let me find, I'm trying to find a song here. I don't know. Why did Awakened Mind freak out? What did I say? My videos. Sorry guys, bear with me. I didn't have, and I don't always do this right. Let me go to my library. Let me watch another Mike Love video. I don't think anyone would object to that. I love him. I'm so happy that Austin shared him. Okay, let's do this one. We won't play the whole song, but all right, you guys, we will be back here shortly. Please enjoy this song. We will be back once I get it shared. It's playing. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I love how everyone left me. You guys are funny. I'm literally sitting here and I'm getting this shared. There we go. All right. So now we're finally shared.
I'm going outside to play. I ain't gonna slave away. Not for no corporate Babylon. I'm never gonna be a pawn in their manipulation games. But look, I'm taking the reins and breaking the chains. I'm never gonna kneel. My prophet is heaven sent. No preacher or president. Gonna let I used to. We never know. Nothing can die away. Oh, I got my own path to follow. Don't know if you'll overstay. I got my own truth to swallow. And if I could, I would throw my guitar out of my back, pick up the slack and leave here tomorrow. But that's not the time. Upon the Babylon, I got to face the facts, embrace the acts, and got these chains of my sorrow. So I'm on a permanent holiday. I'm going outside to play. I ain't gonna slave away, no. Not for no corporate Babylon. I'm never gonna be a pawn in their manipulation games. 10,000 years of captivity, we must eventually open up our eyes and see they're manipulating we with so much uncertainty and so many mysteries. Why are so few questioning the unnatural state of things? It's a nightmare. We're living in a nightmare. Everyone's living so scared. They're virtually unaware of this fear that rules their lives, occupies, consumes their minds. This fear of bankruptcy, financial impotency. It's money, 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 money. It's all this digital currency, oh yeah. It's all this monopoly money that keeps us from ever being free. Oh, so it seems we'll be in this prison for life. If we keep buying, then they'll keep selling the lies. So it's up to I and I. mind in I rev make sell I change man words I be I own I be nip like mind show in take I say rev make life celebrate I be change seek manifest words speak I fuse be press I make own sit I won't be manipulated mind control and inundated I will say a revelation make my life a celebration I will be the change I'm seeking manifest the words I'm speaking I refuse to be imprisoned I will make my own decisions. I wanna be manipulated mind controlling inundated I will seek the revelation make my life a celebration I wanna be the change I'm seeking manifest the words I'm speaking I refuse to be imprisoned I will make my own decisions. Man, a permanent holiday I'm going out Saturday I ain't gonna slave away that fun of corporate Babylon I'm never gonna be a part of their manipulation games taking the reins and breaking the chains I'm never gonna kneel away my prophetess ever said no preacher or president gonna lead us astray whenever no nothing is the highway oh God I'll never go astray oh, no, 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 la, 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 la. I'm living the past, keep up with the past, keep freedom is here to stay. Lord, we got to take back the knowledge. We got to take back the power. We got to take back the knowledge. We got to take back the power. We got to take back the knowledge. We got to take back the power. Take back what they have stolen from our hearts. And we got to take back the esoteric knowledge. Oh Lord, for too long they've been keeping us apart. Oh yeah, we got to take back the knowledge. Take back the power. Humanity, don't let this be our final hour. Take back the knowledge. Take back the power. Humanity, don't let this be our final hour. Take back the knowledge. Take back the power. Humanity, don't let this be our final hour. Take back the knowledge. Take back the power. Humanity, don't let this be our final hour. Take back the knowledge. Take back the power. Humanity, don't let this be our final hour. Take back the knowledge. Take back the power. Humanity, don't let this be our final hour. Take back the knowledge. Take back the power. Humanity, don't let this be our final hour. Take back the knowledge. Take back the power. Humanity, don't let this be our final hour. Take back the knowledge. Take back the power.
We're back. I'm back. Hello, Shelly.
Hello.
Hi. I love that song. Thank you all.
I'm here.
Oh, Dottie, still here? Hello, hello.
Yep,
We're
still
back.
here.
Round two. I'm gonna eat this chip.
Can I do a shout out?
Please.
I'm gonna shout out to my man Austin. I've got my new shirt on tonight. Sorry, mellow down. Awesome man.
Yes. Great streams today. Did you catch it?
Sorry, what?
The Melodome.
Yes,
Great
I did. Of course.
as always.
Always,
Great.
yes.
And much love to James and Najla as they're moving.
Yay, I know. That's so awesome. Yay. We'll be seeing them soon.
I know, right? So anyway, so for this second hour, I wanted to make it a little bit interesting. Still talking about health and wellness, but I wanted to talk about medicines, herbalistic medicines. If any of you have remedies for ailments, and then after we talk about that for a little while, I thought it would be fun to drop the link in the chat for the first time, since this is a round table discussion, and see if one lady would like to pop on at a time. Dudes, I'm sorry, this is Sisterhood of the Warrior Queens round table, so only ladies. If you pop up backstage, I'm gonna say hello, but I'm gonna say goodbye, and I'm not gonna bring you on. So ladies, keep that in mind. And here and shortly before the end of the stream, if you want to come on and share your thoughts, what you have as far as maybe remedies, or maybe even like, just any health and wellness type of topics that you would like to share, one at a time. We love to. I know this is definitely Sexism Wakened Mind, because this is Sisterhood of the Warrior Queens. I don't think I have to say it again. Sisterhood of the Warrior Queens.
It's in the name.
It's in the name. Guys, my brothers, seriously, like I appreciate my brothers so much for coming to support, and the sisters, like we appreciate you guys too. So I just want to throw that out there. But okay, so let me go ahead back to what I was saying. I know that garlic is an amazing thing to use when it comes to inflammatory, like using it as an inflammatory. If you have a strep throat, or if you just have a sore throat in general, I know that you can go and get, like, if you like eat a bunch of garlic, maybe you can do this, and drink a bunch of garlic, like pure garlic, it would work. But if you don't want to do that, you just go to the store, go to Amazon, and get the garlic capsules, the smelly kind. It has to be the smelly kind. And you pop one of those capsules, and you pour the oil into your ear, stop your ears up with cotton balls, and go to sleep. The next morning, you will wake up and you will not have a sore throat.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
So I did not actually get a chance to try that, but I do still have those capsules.
Ah.
Yes.
Dottie, you said you didn't know about it?
A couple years. I did know about that, but I was just thinking that a couple years ago, I harvested a bunch of dandelion flowers from around my neighborhood, and I made honey out of that. And when you forage stuff and use it from around your area, it's so good for your allergies and just like your natural immunity, because that's the area that you're in. And you can generally find all the plants you need to heal your ailments right in your yard. And the honey that I made was super good. It tasted exactly like honey, but yeah, it was made out of dandelion. And then another thing I like to do, I have a ton of essential oils, and so I was making it was actually a bug spray blend, but I ended up liking it so much that I just use it as like a perfume, because it was peppermint and like a sandalwood and then a couple different citrus, and then you put like a splash of alcohol in there, and then fill the rest up with water, and then you have this nice spritzer. You can use it on your body, you can spray it around your room, in your car, and that's just a great alternative to yet another chemical that goes on our body, because if you put essential oils on your body, it actually heals you and is good for you, and it's not a fake fragrance. And so it's this simple thing
That's
that I like.
amazing.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to try that.
Oh
I was
yeah,
thinking about making because mosquitoes, right, bugs that bite, like it's that kind of season now. I was like, I gotta make like a body butter or something that has tea tree oil or something in it so that I can, be a repellent. Because and I love shea butter. I use shea butter and to make it for my hair, but shea butter is great for your body in general, and it holds oils really, really well. But it can be, super oily, but because you have to have something for the oil to absorb into sometimes, right? Am I incorrect about that? Okay, good. I just want to make sure. I was like, oh, my science got a little. I was like, wait, let me make sure.
yeah.
Other?
I've been wanting to make shampoo and conditioner for a really long time, but I just haven't looked up the right recipe. But yeah, you should be able to make like shampoo and conditioner bars, so you get really good product, but you're also not adding to the plastic bottle problem. Yeah, if anybody has a for like shampoo and conditioner, like that's something that I would really like to learn. So
Yeah. Me too. I think all the products like lotion, I need to look into all the people who make soap, the people who make lotion, the people who make hair products, like I want to learn. And it's all just these oils, right? Coconut oil is amazing. Avocado oil is amazing. I've seen how they kind of make avocado oil. Have you guys seen how they have to dry out the avocados and stuff to make avocado oil? It's super, like, it's doable.
I thought it was from the nut.
So the video that I watched, she mashed up an avocado, she spread it out over like wax paper on a cookie sheet, she let it dry out, and then she like peeled it up, and she did that several times, and then she like got oil from it that way. I'll have to.
It was the meat. It wasn't the nut crushed up.
It wasn't the nut. Not the video that I watched.
Huh. Interesting.
Carrier oil. Thank you. That's what I was trying to think of. I was trying to think when I was thinking about shea butter. I was trying to think of a carrier, but carrier oil, witch hazel, tea tree oil, lemon oil, pine oil equals bug spray. Witch hazel. Witch hazel is great. Tea tree oil. I love tea tree oil, man. That really. Do you guys use tea tree oil for anything specifically?
I use Skin So Soft for mosquitoes when I do need to use it, which I don't use a lot of. They don't bother me, but that's what I use.
Yeah. I use coconut oil for pretty much everything. It's a sunscreen. It does kind of repel the bugs a little bit, and also soothes bug bites if you get them. It's hydrating, for your skin. It's soothing. I love coconut oil.
Yeah, coconut oil is the duct tape of the oil world. Like you can put that literally everything and it fixes it.
Yeah. Duct tape of the oil world. I love it. And that is so true though, right?
It's also a perfect natural lubricant. Saying. I'm just saying there's no reason to buy products, ladies. Like chemicals.
No, you're right. All natural, all the way.
We could say whatever, right? I don't know.
I'm not. Do you see me stopping? I'm not stopping. we keep going right on. Like we're gonna use tea tree. We're gonna use coconut oil for all the things. All right, as long as you all natural, man. As long as you are all natural. And like coconut oil is good for healing as well. Like it's like in your mouth. Like it's good for
it's an antifungal. Mm-hmm. So if you have athlete's foot, just soak your feet in vinegar and then let them dry and then apply coconut oil, and that's a natural cure for athlete's foot.
Nice. And you can do You can do oil pulling in the morning. So you
Oh
swish,
yeah.
pull the oil like through your teeth and through your mouth for like quite a few minutes, honestly.
Yeah,
And
like
and
20 minutes at least.
yeah, it'll remove toxins from your mouth, remove them from your body. Like, yeah, the coconut oil is one
And
of the
it tastes better than olive oil.
right.
I think
Yeah.
yeah. I think olive oil is very potent taste. Coconut oil is a little lighter, right?
Well, I for one like coconut. So
I don't like the taste of coconut.
when my son was a baby, he never had diaper rash ever, and I never bought baby wipes either. So what I used was just water and a little bit of vinegar, right? With just a nice paper towel or soft cloth, right? Depending. And then after, I never bought any kind of diaper rash ointment or anything like that, or never did any powders or anything like that. I just did coconut oil after he was all cleaned up, before I put his new diaper on, and he never had diaper rash. And yeah, I would say he had a fresh cocoa butt from the coconut.
That's funny. That's funny. Go ahead, Dottie. Were you going to say something?
No,
Dottie?
I was just laughing at that.
Okay, just want to make
Nope,
sure.
you're all
just want to
good.
make sure. So I was gonna vinegar is an amazing tool. Like, not even just for your body, but even for cleaning. Like, I use vinegar and Dawn as a cleaning agent, like in a little spray bottle with some water. You can add essential oils to that, and that will kill some bugs. It'll repel bugs.
Just
it'll clean everything.
Don't mix vinegar and bleach. For those of you who don't know,
For those
that is mustard gas. Okay, it's not good. Do not mix those things.
Well, there goes my Sunday.
Oh no, Donnie! Please be safe out there, you guys, when you're playing.
But yeah, instead of the harsh, toxic bleach, which, I mean, every once in a while, bleach serves a purpose, right? But vinegar is an excellent cleanser, and it's natural. It's not toxic. It's not going to make you sick when you breathe it in. So yeah, absolutely.
Regular vinegar for cleaning and stuff like
that.
Yeah,
white vinegar.
Apple cider vinegar for your body, for your hair. Excuse me.
You can use white. You can also use white vinegar for your body. Also,
I mean, for
ingesting, though, I would recommend the apple cider vinegar if you're taking it into your body. Yeah.
Right. There you go. I use apple cider vinegar on my hair a lot. To help with dandruff. I don't know if I should tell this because I might not remember all the way, but I want to anyway because it might help it someone. So, all right. Hair loss. If you have been dealing with hair loss, you can regrow your hair with lime juice. Okay, if you put lime juice on your face or your scalp, okay, and you rinse it out right away, but it'll open up the pores and help, like with a patchy beard or with a bald spot in your hair. I've heard one guy, he put he mixed the lime juice with what was it, cinnamon, okay, and he put it on there, and it was like he gave himself a chemical burn, okay. If it had been for like a couple of seconds, it might have been okay, but he put it on there for too long, and yeah, he burned his scalp off.
Well, and I wonder if limes have a similar effect like lemons. If you put lemon juice on your hair, and then you go out in the sun, it'll dye it blonde.
Right. Yeah. It probably would, right? I wouldn't see why.
So I wonder the lime juice, if I'm just saying you might, I don't know how long, if it would affect, if you're putting it on patches, if it's going to affect your color at all.
I don't know.
Don't go out in the sun.
Something to look into. Yeah. Well, I mean, you're talking about just splashing it on and then like taking it off, right? Just almost like applying it like an astringent, right?
Like a rinse. So like after, so say after you like shampoo your hair, and then you do the lime juice or the apple cider vinegar or whatever else act as an extra. You get
But do you rinse that out with water? Or do you let it just air dry?
I have done both, and I think everyone should experiment with both because everyone's hair is different. So
well, I just wondered for the, yeah, I don't know.
Straight lime juice, yeah, straight lime juice turns your hair green. No, it doesn't.
Cherry eyes.
Hey, wait, Flat Plain Oregon said vinegar, I have been told, will get rid of gray hair. Okay.
Ooh,
well, really?
I would definitely not use that because I cannot wait to have silver hair. Are you kidding me?
Listen, girl, I do have some silver streaks, my tinsels, and yes, that is the one thing. I do still color my hair, you guys, because I do not like my gray hairs.
No,
sorry.
Oh my gosh, I love it because I wanted to emulate Storm. Do you guys know who Storm is? I can't say her name. Anyway, Storm from the comic books. She's got silver hair. And I was like, I want silver hair. So I'm so excited. And I love to see the women with the beautiful silver hair. I want long silver hair. I really do. I think it's so awesome. I have like 12 gray hairs.
Okay, so
they're silver. They're long.
I've got some now. They're getting there.
Well, I think it is very beautiful when you have a lot more of them, but just a few. You guys, I guess I'm holding on to my youth a little while longer. I don't know what else to say. Don't
worry.
I'm 45 years old. I know I look younger. I feel like I look younger than 45, but my gray hairs are like a giveaway. So,
oh my
so I cover them up. There's my vanity, you guys. That's like as much as I care. Oh well.
We can't uncare all the time. I'll allow it this time.
I try to pick a color that's like natural to my natural color though. Like this is close to my natural color.
Close to it. All right. Well, let me keep with what I said. So I am going to go ahead and drop the link in the chat. Ladies, do you have any objections to this?
No, come on.
So we're accepting female callers only.
Female callers only, yes.
Because it's the Sisterhood roundtable. Gotcha.
Panel, yes. Anyone wants to add their thoughts to the health and wellness? We have touched on a lot, and I'm so proud of us for mainly sticking on the topic. Yay us, because we're so known for not doing that. I am.
3 aquariums on deck and a fish in our midst. With a fish in our midst.
That is too funny.
Never forget the fish.
So we're all pouring water on Dottie to keep her afloat.
At least she's a fish, because it does go with water.
Right? I'm actually, technically, I'm a mermaid on land. So technically.
Nice. Dottie's water world.
No, she would just jump from bowl to bowl, from pond to pond. we'll make it a nice big
I'm always flowing like a river, and sometimes I'm a tsunami, so you just never really know.
I think that was an accident. Flat Plain Oregon was timed out by Flat Accord Music, but I think that was an accident because Flat Plain Oregon was just talking about apple cider vinegar with the mother. He says, put it on everything. I drink it daily. Good for preventing stomach issues, gallstones, kidney stones, will detox the liver and works for anti-constipation. Yeah, totally. Yeah, if you take a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar a day, in the morning, that's a good practice.
Yeah. Honey is also really good for weight loss as well.
And I heard it. I just recently heard from somebody in the community that if you take honey right before you go to bed, if you take your tablespoon of honey at bedtime, that you'll have sweet dreams. Right.
Yes.
That's where sweet dreams came from, and that you will be either more likely to remember your dreams or just more prone to dreaming. So I have forgotten to do that since I've learned of that information. But I am passing it on. I thought that was interesting. So sweet dreams tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, wake up, take your apple cider vinegar, and then before you go to bed, you take your honey. If you get in a routine,
let us know how it works. Let us know how it works.
Yes. I tend to dream anyways.
I do too.
I dream a lot. I always
don't
have.
remember them. See, now remembering them is the key to, okay, listen, I'm stopping right there because I almost got off topic. We ain't talking about dreaming. Listen, Waters,
okay.
To me. Okay.
I was talking about honey, sweet honey.
Sweet honey. But it is true.
You want raw, unfiltered, organic, local. That's what you want. Yes. Has to be raw, unfiltered, local honey.
And this is also true to help with your allergies, right?
Yes.
Honey helps with your allergies.
Dang, I should have been taking that months ago.
Mm-hmm. I should have been taking it, but I was
horrible allergies.
I was taking actual allergy medicine, which I got from lovely Lisa M, health coach, because I wouldn't trust it from anybody else. Because listen, medicines, when you put it in your body, like I don't know what is going in there. So it's an all natural allergy medicine, but I need to be taking honey, all natural, raw, organic. Unfiltered. All that. All right, ladies, please, I would love somebody to hop on and add to this conversation before the end of the stream. We'll probably wrap it up here in about 15 more minutes, unless a lady wants to come on. Now, I have a feeling that more people want to come on, but I really am trying to do my girls justice and give us our time and give us our space, to have a round table. So Sherry, or let's see who else is in there. Any other ladies out there? I know y'all lurking. And Jenny, you want to come on? If y'all's child, I probably need to shout out Dean because he's probably lurking. He probably been listening this whole time. L. Cole, hello. Do you want to hop on? Bring your 2 cents before the end. I'm looking for my girls. Where my girls at?
Have any of you ladies ever tried any kind of detoxes like coffee enemas? Have you ever tried that?
No.
I've been wanting to do the master cleanse, which is water, lemon, cayenne pepper, and maple syrup. I've been wanting to do that. You do that for like 2 weeks, and I also have I play around with fasting. I have done a 4.5 day water fast. That was really awesome. I like juicing. I really like to experiment with all kinds of different things, and I feel like I have seasons for everything. In the fall and winter, I want to bake more stuff and eat more bread products probably, and just warm cozy meals, like chili. And then now that we're getting into spring and summer, I want to eat a lot fresher, and I think that's really a natural cycle of the earth as well, is that when it's winter and it's cold, we want to eat hot stuff and stuff that's just very filling and all that. But then once it's spring and summer and it's warm out, we don't really need as much calories to keep us going because we're getting so charged on the sun and all the energy that is in the world in the spring and summer. And I just want to eat a lot fresher stuff and more salads and veggies and all that. But yeah.
I agree with everything Dottie said, and my chuckle was not at her. It was at Sherry Ives for commenting back to Lucky Haskins. He said something about the coffee enemas. Now I know what you mean by only women. And Sherry Ives says, who do you know without a hiney?
I didn't mean. I'm sorry. I meant the other one. I should put a W, not an H.
Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh, that's funny. No, but Dottie, so like that is so such a valid thought that you had about the changing of the seasons, and you know the fact that our bodies don't need as much.
I have a book that talks about eating with the seasons.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hi, Lucky. What's up, bro?
Yeah.
I'm gonna play one of your songs.
Oh,
Holy
no.
crap! I gotta troll you guys.
Oh my gosh.
I just hit him.
There you got him.
No way!
I see it.
I took care of that.
Holy crap.
So funny.
Oh my gosh! Look at me! Thank you.
You know you made it when you're getting trolled.
Look at all that.
Wow, this is awesome. You know,
That's because we were just talking about coffee enemas and heinies and things.
Right? You're like, oh, you need this dating site for your
Oh my
hiney.
goodness. That's hilarious.
Hey, Jenny, I got you. I apparently I am legit now. And you guys, they YouTube is unsubscribing you from my channel. They will not let me go past 370. I see it every day. I go from 370 back to 365. Literally, it will not go past. So it is.
I keep rolling back a couple every time I get a few new ones. It'll roll back a couple as well. It's just it's insane.
And for whatever
Yeah,
reason,
mine-
it always unsubscribes Michelle L.
Always. Literally always. Every single week, Ray resubscribes to my channel. I swear, every week.
I don't know
Well,
why.
Raise the common denominator there, you guys.
That's funny. That's funny. But Jenny, I went ahead. I put it back in the chat for you, sweetie. So if you want to try on your phone or something, we'll definitely give you a couple more seconds to try on your phone. I need to plug in my phone itself. I packed up the charger somewhere. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, side note. I need to know, do you have anything for ants? I have ants everywhere in my little trailer, like big fucking fat black ants, like thick motherfuckers. Like these are the worker ants, and they're not sugar ants, so they're not coming after my food. Oh hey, let's see if we have a Jenny. Jenny's trying. I know, I need oil. I know, alcohol. I need oil. We're trying to get Jenny to come on. I'm gonna mute her mic and but Jenny, if you can hear me, darling, you're just a spinning right now. Neem oil. I do have neem oil. Hey Shelly, can you see? Oh, Shelly, she's gone.
So Lucky Haskins and Flat Plain, Oregon are both wrench worthy. It's up to you.
I thought they both already had one. All right, she's gonna try again. Hold on, I'm coming. Salt, Flat Plain.
Neem oil for ants, Elcole says.
Bye, Lucky. Yeah. All right, there we go.
Neem
Thank
oil you can use on all your plants.
Oh,
Right.
there you are, Shelly.
Neem oil. That's the good stuff right there. Yes.
But I don't. But this is. It says only 0.9% of neem oil. 99.1% is other ingredients. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know, but I
Well,
know the
you
neem
could
oil.
make your own mixture then,
Yeah,
right? Like you buy the neem oil.
Yeah, because
Right.
neem oil is what we use on. That's what you really should spray on your plants and stuff. That's the good stuch. They say
And
anyway.
this is supposed to be organic, you guys.
But you
so
do
just
have to
remember
mix it with
your
something, right? You mix it with witch hazel or something, the neem oil.
witch hazel.
Depends. I don't. The stuff I use.
So that it actually sprays
Okay,
out.
Jenny.
That's what I'm saying though. It's a mixture, right, Shelley?
Mhm.
That you have? Yeah.
Turpentine is 100% essential oil for the pine needle. You can mix it with water, but it smells. That's interesting.
It is a strong smell.
That is interesting. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, because you brought up a root that I hadn't heard of, or I just don't talk about a lot. Thinking about other roots that I don't talk about a lot, which I want to get into, is mug root, because apparently mug root can help with cramping and help with your cycle.
What's
So I'm gonna try to get into. I don't know, but it's I just know that it exists, and I feel like I have seen a picture of it. Actually, Shelly, while we're talking about it, I'm just gonna Google it right now. Jenny, I'm gonna try to add you to the stream, but I'm gonna keep you muted until it comes back on. Oh, I hope it works. I know you said you have low data. I'm gonna look up mug root while this is mug.
I put it in, and root beer came up.
Mug.
Funny.
The mug
Oh wait,
root beer.
maybe I'm sorry. It's mugwort. I said mug.
Oh, okay.
Mugwort.
I was like,
Makes
mug
more
root
sense.
beer came up. I'm like, what?
Funny.
All right, let me screen share. I'm getting better at this one day. One day more. Okay, mug root looks like this. Let me see. Can you guys? I'm making it bigger.
Mugwort. Oh, okay.
Mugwort.
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 Yeah, it's like a weed, right?
Yeah. So I don't know even where I would get this. But mugwort. Much love.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye, flat plane.
Well, if you can't find the actual plant, I'm sure there are, supplements already, probably capsules with mugwort out there that you can buy.
Hey, Jenny.
There she
Can
is.
you hear us?
It looks like
Jenny?
she's frozen.
Oh no.
Like, yeah.
Did you unmute her?
I did. She's unmuted on my end.
Yeah, I think she's frozen.
No, Jenny, you're frozen. It was so close. Oh, it's so good to see you, though. I know you're
Sherry
trying.
eyes. Is that true, Sherry eyes, or are you being funny?
Yeah, Sherry, I feel like she's being funny.
I feel like she's
And
being
none of us
funny.
have done the Yoni steam. I know. After Yolanda came on a couple weeks ago, we need to get her. I didn't try the Yoni steam. She gave it to me, but I haven't done it yet.
I have
need to.
never.
It should be apparent. You should be able to buy it in the mouth form. It helps with digestive problems, irregular menstruation, and high blood pressure.
Ooh,
what it says.
you're talking about mugwort?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. See, things that we don't know. Jenny.
Bummer,
it's not
Jenny. She just
working.
wrote, yeah, that's a bummer.
I'm gonna take you off, darling. Maybe you can try another time. we'll get this. All right, you guys. Well, that would have been cool, Jenny, to have you on to talk for a couple of minutes about whatever it is that I know you have a lot of insight into how to holistically try to manage pain and everything. So I know that I'd love to hear your story one day. All right, but you guys, we've been having a good round table, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
I
It's
appreciate
my
you guys.
first.
It's the first. No, Shelly, you did so good. Thank you so much for coming on. Oh my gosh, you guys. Didn't Shelly do amazing? Give me some exclamation points in the comments if Shelly Aller did amazing for her first ever live stream. Woo!
Yeah,
Sorry
very
for all the,
natural.
traffic in the back, but hey, I am.
Who
Very
cares?
natural, Shelley.
Very natural, Shelly. Yeah, you did great. I appreciate you. And Dottie and Waters Above, you guys have been here before, but I appreciate you coming back again. Well, bye, Dottie. Well, damn.
Well, she's driving. She's driving, and she's probably going through a dead zone right now, you guys. She'll pop back on. Ariel. Listen, how about I plug Waters World Conspiracy Trivia on Monday nights with Waters Above and Dottie's World are the hosts. And we alternate channels. We're doing that tomorrow on Dottie's World's channel. So make sure you're subbed there. I just put the link in the chat. She's got it up on the screen. We have so much fun. Everybody gets half a point just for showing up. And it's a great place for the truthers to come together and just have a good time and not get bogged down with stuff that's so heavy. So
yes, we have fun, right? We don't have
so much fun.
Be so serious.
That's right.
Don't have to be so serious. All right. Oh, there she is.
I know. I'm driving, so my connection keeps dropping. Yeah, of course, I'm just like, exit when you're trying to say goodbye. I'm just like, okay, see ya.
It's so funny. And I know you're driving.
Dottie's always early, even to leave.
Exactly. I'm like, okay, well, it's been
like someone said bye.
One person said goodbye. I'm like, okay, that's enough. Oh my God.
Dottie, I explained to them that you were driving and that you had a dead zone, and I plugged our Waters World Conspiracy Trivia in the meantime. So it was actually kind of perfect.
Excellent. Oh my God.
Just drop out anytime. I got you, girl.
See, this is why we need each other, because we all like lift each other up and we all have each other's back. So even when I
Sisterhood. Hey, Ariel, Sherry Ives is asking if there's going to be a Monday morning sunrise singing tomorrow. Are you going to do that in the morning?
Yes, I am. There will be a sun gazing morning stream between.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'll do it at 7:30 because that'll be.
I hope I'm up. I caught it last time.
You did.
It's so beautiful.
You did.
Yeah, so beautiful. And
Sherry, I know you said you wanted crap. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. And I think that's the only request I have this week. So that means I can find another song to sing. That's cool. But yeah, no, and then you guys have streams Wednesday and Thursday, right, for reading?
Yes.
Yes. I stream on Wednesday night at 8 p.m. and I'm reading the Chronicles of Narnia during my story time. And
that's 8 p.m. West Coast.
Yes, 8 p.m. West Coast. And tomorrow, after trivia in the evening, I'm going to be having my second art auction. And so I will have some paintings available for sale. And I'm very excited to share them. So
I have bought 3 of Dottie's paintings now.
Yay. So. I can't wait to get one. I have to
Well, technically, I bought 2. One of them was my birthday present.
Right.
But yeah, I own 3. How about that? So proud owner of 3 of her pieces. Yeah, and then I've been reading The Celestine Prophecy by James Redfield, and I skipped last week, but I'm going to be doing it again this Thursday. And so reading part 5 on 5/5 just happens to be May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, that I'll be reading part 5. So it's 5/5/5, you guys. So yeah, tune in, and that's at 7:30 Eastern on my channel Thursday.
7:30 Eastern.
But
all right.
And I've been reading nothing.
But you tune in sometimes.
You do. Oh my gosh, Shelly. I love that you popped on for us today. Thank you so much. And I want you to be able to show us your garden. So we're gonna, be doing more. So as far as Sisterhood of the Warrior Queens goes for this month, you guys, it's not going to be every week. Next week is Mother's Day. So we will be taking next week off. So happy Mother's Day to each one of you, because my big sisters, all of you are moms. So happy Mother's Day in advance. advance to you guys. I love you. And happy Mother's Day to all the other to all the other warrior queens out there who are moms next week. I hope you feel the love and enjoy of your family all day. So we are taking that week off. So that is the 8th. So May the 15th, just stay tuned for whoever will be a guest on May the 15th. We are definitely not going to be doing a stream on May the 22nd either. So the next stream would be May the 29th. So we're skipping this month. We're skipping every other week. So check back on on Sunday the 15th and Sunday the 29th for an update on those two guests. So I think that was it, ladies. Anything else that you can think of?
I just want to say thank you for having me, and I had a great time, and I love you, Shelly and Dottie and Ariel.
This was fun.
Thank you, chat.
A lot of fun, yeah.
You got quite a few likes. If anybody forgot to hit the like button, make sure you do that now, but there's 32 thumbs up already, so.
Oh, wow. Thank you, guys. You're awesome. I appreciate you for the likes, the thumbs up. Oh, don't forget, okay, at the end, to please leave a comment on this video. Let us know what you thought, what our guys. This is the chance for you to add your thoughts into the stream on health and wellness tips. I will read the comments on our next Sisterhood of the Warrior Queens. I'm getting another song for us to play for our outro. I can't wait to finish practicing the song that Flattercore Music made for
Nice.
me. I need to sit down and do it. Okay, so we're gonna get out of here if I can share the screen. I'm gonna try to restream. Waters or Dottie, have you guys ever tried Restream? I think I'm gonna switch over to that.
I have tried it, and I do like just as easy as StreamYard, but I like it a lot. I'll probably use that tomorrow with my auction, just because on StreamYard I haven't upgraded to the pay version, and so I can't stream to multiple platforms on StreamYard, but on Restream I can. So yeah.
Oh.
But
yeah exactly.
So hold on, Dottie, I'm curious though. Okay, so, and I don't know if this would apply, but for an auction, how can you keep up with multiple chats?
Because when I'm in the like the master page, it shows you all the people's chats.
Got you.
Yeah, it shows comments, and it shows you what
That's
platform they're on. So yeah, I could just say like, oh hey, like this person on Twitch bid this much, and so this is what the people. Yeah. So
okay, cool.
Awesome. Well, you guys be sure to tune in Wednesday night for Dottie, Monday night for trivia for both Waters Above and Dottie, and Thursday for Waters Above, and Monday morning for me, and not next Sunday for nobody because it's Mother's Day. So,
that's right. We'll see y'all a bunch this week, you guys. Love y'all.
See you guys a bunch this week. Stay flat and come back, you guys. Appreciate you.
Yes, it's Sarah Lugo. Lessons in life.
If you wanna grow, you really got to show some effort in this thing today. And if you wanna live, you really got to give your best each and every day.
Hey, well, alright now. Life can make some people so bitter. Who do do you see when you're looking at the mirror? Do you choose another mask to wear? Except you're designed from the divine. No one is perfect, but everyone has something to offer. Learn and grow with your life and go forward. No more masquerade, do some acts of change today. Things in this world are a passing phase. While I'm in mind, I won't join them craze that are at a race. You should know not to lower your standard. You should know to stay up on the wrong cause. Get away from the fast lane, self-destruction. Come and change ways from all of the wrong done.
If you wanna grow, you really got to show some effort in this thing today. And if you wanna live, you really got to give your best each and every day. I know this road ain't easy,
And it never was.
loads of trials and tribulations.
I think you know now.
Fear and hate is overwhelming.
Yes, you have to overcome.
To the ones that don't stand strong, don't let the struggles get you down. For life is worth more than gold. You alone hold the key. So unlock the door and be who you wanna be. If you wanna grow, you really got to show some effort in this thing today. And if you wanna live, you really got to give your best each and every day.
One in the some to spend a fortune just to transform themselves. Cause they try to fix what is not broken and then burn out all their wealth. They can't handle the thought of a crowd that never let them fit in. Try to realize everyone unique and different. Recognize change doesn't come in an instant. Come and take time to go. Hey! Away your heart and a little sleep. Be true to yourself and come boost up your self-esteem. Be real and be genuine. Come and take lead in a life of progression now. Be yourself, free yourself, complete yourself. Be yourself, free yourself, find peace and self. Come and listen when the truth soul straight to the heart and soul. So sing it, Sarah, go.
If you wanna grow, you really got to show effort in this thing today. And if you wanna live, you really got to give your best each and every day.
Sisterhood of the warrior queens, we are strong women fighting evil unseen. We are mothers and daughters, sisters and friends. We are seeking and guarding the truth till the end. Sisterhood of the warrior queens, united we stand in harmony. Sisterhood of the warrior queens, hand in hand, creating our destiny. Sisterhood.